Welcome everyone. In this course, you are going to learn Microsoft Excel. As you can see on the screen, if you are a beginner or an intermediate, at the end of this course, you are going to be advanced. So let's start our course. First of all, let's search Excel, or you can directly go to the Windows Start button and you can search here. As a shortcut, I am going to the search box. Let's search Excel and let's open it. I am requesting you that if you are having PCs with you right now, open it, or nowadays it is available in the mobiles too. If you are having Android device, you can go to the Play Store and you can download the Excel. So let's start our course. First of all, I am taking the blank workbook. Why? Because in this I can explain every option. So let's start with the introduction. Basically, MS Excel is used for the building purpose, data management, analysis, and finance and complex calculations. So this is the major uses of the Excel. So first of all, let's start with the introduction. As you can see on the screen, there are many boxes. These boxes are called as cells. As you can see here, this is called D1. D1 means D is the row and 1 is the column. Why I had mentioned row and column means, as you can see here, D is highlighted, that means downwards highlighted. As we move towards the downwards, it is the row, and as we move towards the sidewards, it is the column. I will explain you clearly. That means you can move downward by clicking the down arrow and upwards by clicking the up arrow. As you can see, this is highlighted in D means, and that means I will explain it. As we move towards the downwards, it is called row. I said right. As the cell is in D row and the 16th column, you can see here it is called D16, and this cell is named as D16. As move towards the P, for example, for let's take the another example. As you selected this cell, that means it is Pth row, fourth column. You can name like this, or P4 column. Why? Because in this Excel you have a number of rows and a number of columns. For naming the cells, we do like this. So the name of the cell is mentioned here, as you can see here. And coming to the down, sheet 1, this is called Excel sheet 1, as this is the Excel application and this is the sheet we call Excel sheet 1. If you want to add more sheets, you can click here rounded plus, you can click here. This is called Excel sheet. And coming to the next here towards the right side, this is called the zooming option. You can zoom in or zoom out, as you can see here. As you can zoom in and zoom out. And coming to the up, this is the close button, maximize button and minimize button, and this is your account. To save, you use this button, and to undo, redo, you use this button. So this is the basic introduction about this Excel. Coming to the lesson 1, I am going to teach you each and every option in these menus. Means nothing but file, home, insert. As you can see at the top of my cursor is moving, right? These are all menus, and these are the options in the such a menu. As you can see, I have selected the home and there are different type of options, and I have selected the formula, there are different type of options. I am going to explain you each and every option in these menus so that you can know what is what and which option is used for what purpose. So I am going to teach you everything, so listen carefully with interest and do practice well, so that after practicing only you can get everything. So let's start with the file, as it is the first. uh, Coming to the file, as you can see, there are different options. First option, let's start with the home. This is the home button. In this home button, you can see different type of templates. These are called templates, and you can have more templates with you. As you can click on the more templates, see there are more templates. You can select any of this. I am selecting the blank workbook. Why? Because in this blank workbook only each and every option is available, so that I can explain you everything. So, and one change you have noticed it, right? Yeah, as I have shown you the home button, but the now the option is showing you the new button. I will show you the change. Once again, observe here. um, as I'm clicking the more templates, you can move to the new. Why? Because New means creating the new template. So there are many different type of templates, right? For selecting the new one, you are going to the new option. New option and home option are similar only. From this you can notice. And coming to the open, to open any projects that you have done, you can select this open. So I have not yet done any project, right? So in this PC, so there are no project showing. So if you have done any projects recently, or if you have the project of your friends in your PC, not only friends, of any of the project which belong to the Excel, or if you have any project in your drive, you can import from here. So this is the use of the option open. And coming to the info, if you want any information regarding the project, like sizes, properties, and title, and project workbook, regarding this information, about the information about the Excel sheet, you can find here at the information info shortcut. And coming to the save, to save your file, you can use Ctrl S shortcut. And if you have changed any that means data, any data in your file, and if you want to save again, you can use save as option. This shortcut also is Ctrl plus S. And coming to the print, if you want to take printouts, you can use this print option. If you have printer, you can use this option, or you can connect your PC to your friend's printer and take out the prints. And coming to the share, if you want to share your Excel information, that means your Excel sheet, to your mail or to the cloud, or share with any other people or any other PCs, you can use this share option. And coming to the export, to export your Excel sheet to PDF form or XPS form, or you can change this file type. To use this to change the file type, use this export option. And coming to the publish, if you want to publish to any online services, you can use this publish option. And coming to the close, you can close this Excel by clicking on the close. And down you can see account feedback and options. Account feedback and options, nothing but account means your account, you can see on the top. And the feedback means you can see here smiles, you can give the feedback. And coming to the options, there are several options available for us. And you can check out these options line wise at the last. And options are nothing but about your name and the body type and font size. Same you can see here, you can see here in the home too. We should close it, we should cancel it. So you can see here in the home too, these are the font sizes and font styles. About the options only, you can see here in this option. So this is about the file, and this is the lesson 1. And you can click here back to go to the main menu, or as we are doing the new one, we can select the blank workbook also. I'm clicking the back button. So this is about the lesson 1. So next, coming to the lesson 2. Lesson 2. Hope you guys learned about the file. And now coming to the home. So for this home purpose, let us do a simple project or a simple workbook regarding this Excel. I am going to the first one. You can move like this, or you can search here like A1. If you search like this, as it is the capsule A1, and click the enter, the cell changes. Or you can use the tab button too, and you can use up and down arrows also. So like this you can move your cell. So do remember that. And let's do a simple project. Let's do the project of the mark sheet of the students. Subject 1, subject 2, total. Let's name the student 1 as E, and student 2 as B. And he secured 5 marks in subject 1. Okay. 5 marks in subject 1 and 9 marks in subject 2. And subject B secured 2 marks in subject 2 and 6 marks in subject 1. I am not doing the total. I will show you how to generate the automatic total option in this home button. So I am not doing the total. So this is the small project. And coming to the first option, clipboard, let's learn about this. If you want to move this subject one to another cell. That means if you want to move this subject one, you have to remove here and move to some other cell. That means some other cell like this. So how, that means we have to cut this subject one and we have to copy here. As you can see the options, this is the cut option. It will remove the subject one, and if you want to place here, that means you can use copy like this. Sorry, once again I am explaining you. If you want to cut this subject one, you can cut it and you should paste it, not copy. You can paste here like this. Subject one removes here and you can see the changes, right? If you want to copy the subject one to here also, that means if you want two subject ones, you can use the copy option like this. You can use the copy option and you can go here and paste option. This is the use of the cut, copy, paste. In shortcuts you can use control X for the cut, and as you can see a dialog box appears, cut in brackets control X, and for the copy control C, and for the paste control V. These are the shortcuts for the cut, copy, paste. I am requesting you to learn the shortcuts. Why? Because if you learn the shortcuts, you can work easily with your keyboard. I will show you how easy it is. As you can see here, total I want to copy it. That means simply I will do Ctrl C, and if I want to paste here, simply I will do Ctrl V. No need to go, no need to use your mouse to go here to the cut and copy it. Likewise, this is the use of the cut, copy, paste by using with your keyboard. Once again I am explaining the shortcuts of the cut. Cut means Control X, copy means Control C, paste means Control V. These are the shortcuts for the cut, copy, paste, and this is the example for the clipboard. And coming to the font means nothing but the characteristics changes. That means here you have subject one, right? You have to select it. That means you can use Control A for all selection, or subject one, that means shift. You can use shift to select it. You have selected the font, right? If you want to change the style of the font, you can't notice the changes. Why? Because it is you can't notice the changes. Why? Because it is backside of the font. This is covering, so I am taking the example as total. Let's see this. I will show you how it changes. See, you can notice the changes. This is about the style. You can change the font style how you want. There are different type of styles. There are many styles. You can use any of these styles. So likewise you can change the style. If you want to change the font size, that means like this. If you want to change the font size, you can use this font size. And coming to the another, if you want to increase the font size or decrease the font size a little bit, and for that option you can use this. If you want to increase a little bit, you will use this option. Likewise you will search the option. And next, coming to the down, you can see B, I and U. The three options are displayed highlighted here. That means B is nothing but bold, and I is italic, and U is underscore. If you want to make your characteristics bold, that means you can see the option. If you want to make like this bold, you can use this bold option. In shortcut you use Control plus B. Likewise you see the dialog box. A dialog box appears. How the dialog box appears means you should place your cursor right there, or at what option you want. See, you place the cursor right there and it will show a dialog box where in brackets it will give you the shortcuts, and under you can see a small description about that. Underline under your text means this underline option is used to underline the text. That means you can see the use of that option. See, an underline is placed below this characteristics, so you can notice that. And coming to the italic, you can use the italic style. That is the use of the B and U. And coming to these bottom borders, you can use any border for this, and top borders you can use different type of borders. And coming to the colors, you can add different theme colors. Which color do you want? Like this background, you can use the colors for the cells. And coming to the A with underline, that means you can change the color of the characteristics, see the characteristics change, color changes. Yeah, so this is about the font option. And coming to the alignment, we have different type of alignments. If the as the total is larger in size, I can show you. I will decrease the font size, so a little bit. As I decreased the font size, alignment, coming to the alignment, I will show you. If you want this total is in left side, right, left side of the cell. If you want it to be centered like this, you can use. If you want to be it to be left sided, you can use this. And if you want right alignment, you can use this option. If you want left alignment, you can use this option. So likewise, you can use this alignment options. You have different type of alignments. If you want top alignment, down alignment, or middle alignment, you can use this option. As this total is maximum fitted to this cell, so I can't show you this top alignment and middle alignment and bottom alignment. So you try it after texting the big large characteristics. And this is the use of this alignment. And coming to the wrap text and merge and center, wrap text is nothing but if you have texted a larger characteristics likewise A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. Likewise, you you have texted a larger characteristic as it has extended to the next cell. You don't want to go to the next cell. For this purpose, you have to select this cell and select wrap text. As you can see, it changes this changes to the cell. You can see the cell size changes, right? Likewise, you can use the wrap text if you don't want to move your characteristic to the another cell. So you can use this wrap text option, and you can do your characters like this. So this is the use of the wrap text. And coming to the merge and center, you can merge any option like the means. I will show you. If you want to merge these two cells, you don't want the line in between, you can use this merge and center option to use this. Like I will show you. Use shift to the select the cells. As you can notice, there are lines in between these three cells. If you don't want these three lines, you can use this, right? You can see like the lines disappears. Likewise, you can merge the cells. This is the use of the merge option. And coming to the numbers, number options, select a number. If you want the decimal options or the percent options, or there are different types of general options, currency, time, there are different options. If you want to insert them, you can insert. If you want to increase the decimal, I'm showing you the example. Likewise, only every option will be used. If you want to increase the decimal, or if you want to decrease the decimal, likewise this number option is used. As I shown you the decimal option, same wise these examples you can see numbers, currencies, and short date and date time fraction, these are used. And this is the use of the numbers. And coming to the style, there are you can see the four colors. I will show you how to use that. As 5 is the normal marks for this A, in the general purpose we can use normal. As 9 is a good score, you can use the green color. And 6 is neutral, means normal neutral, that you can use this yellow color. As 2 is bad, that means failure, you can use this red color. So if you want to change this color, you can go to this option. You can change any type of colors, or simply they had given here styles. And there are number of styles you can see here. There are many styles you can see here. You can use any of this option. So likewise only, so this is the use of the style. And coming to the cells, if you want to insert a cell in between 9 and 2, you can use this option, insert option. As you can notice, I have selected the good color, so green color also will be enabled in these cells. If you want to remove it, you can go to the normal option and you can click here, normal option. From now onwards, uh, normally cells insert. If you want to delete the cells, you can use this delete option. you can use this delete option. So likewise cells option is used. Hope you guys understood about this. And coming to the editing, if you want to auto sum, as I have told you at the beginning of this lesson, I have not done the total of this 5 and 6. We can manually do 5 and 6 and write as 14, and we can manually do 6 and 2 and we can write as 8. So I haven't I didn't done. Why? Because you can use this auto sum, and you can use this auto sum, and you can directly fill this. I will show you how to do that. Sorry for this. I will show you how to do that. Select this 9, 5 and 9 and go to the auto sum. You can have different type of auto sums. I am doing the addition only as it is total. You can notice 14 is available in this cell. Once again I will show you. I am selecting 6 and 2. I am doing the auto sum. 8 8 has been displayed here. That is the total of the 6 and 2. Likewise you can do the auto sum, not only summing, and you have subtraction, addition, multiplications, averages, minimum, maximum, and you have more function here. You can go to the more functions and you can use it. Likewise auto sum is used. And fill, you can fill downwards and upwards. Like means filling means you can fill this 6, 2 and 8 same wise. 6, 2 and 8 you can fill in the upper cells, or if you want to fill 5, 9 and 14 to your down cells, you can use this fill option. Likewise I'm doing. If I do like that, here our project changes, so I'm not doing like that. Likewise file option is used. And coming to the clear option, to clear the cells, or to clear the formats, or clear the fonts, or anything to clear, for clearing you can use the clear option. And coming to the find and searching, I will explain you sorting and filtering after this. Coming to the find option, if you want to find anything from this, for example if I want to find a, I will use this find next. You can notice that total has been highlighted. Why? Because a has been there in this total. And coming to find next, and you can also see a is there. Likewise you can use this find option. And you have another option to replace. You have different option. I'm showing you the two examples. Likewise only every option is available. Replace, if you want to replace, find what a, they had given as we had searched the a. Find what, if you want to replace b with some other number letter, like b with c, you can use this find next. Next you can find and use replace. As there is b here, you can replace it. It has been replaced by c. Likewise you can use it. So this is the use of the file and find and select. And coming to the sort, you can sort it alphabetical wise, or small letter to bigger capital letters, or smallest to the largest, or largest to the smallest. You can sort it and you can filter it. This is the use, or this is the explanation for this sort and filter option. And this is the use of this editing option. Hope you guys understood about this home button. So that's it for the lesson 2. And coming to the lesson 3. In this lesson 3 I am going to explain you about the insert option. To insert any object, or to insert any picture, or to insert any type of equations, or to insert any type of symbols, for this option we use this insert. So to insert in any cells, or to insert here in this excel sheet, we use this insert option. So coming from the first, tables, to insert the tables. Likewise we have different type of tables. You can give the data for the tables here, and you can insert it. If you want to insert any table, you can use the tables option. Or if you want to insert picture from your devices, not only from your device, you can go to the online. If you have internet connection with you, if you have likewise you can insert the picture. You can go to the online and insert it, or if you want from your PC, you can insert it like this. I'm inserting. See, likewise you can insert the picture. You can minimize it and maximize it. See, likewise you can insert the picture. See, as I have inserted the picture, the format option came. If you want to change the format, that means font styles, if you want to adjust or something like that, you can use. You have different type of picture sizes like this. You can use any type of the styles, and you can change the picture size like this also. You can use like this. You have different options. You can use any type of picture styles. If you want to give the border to the picture, you can give the border color like this. And if you want to use the effects, there are different type of effects. You can like this use these effects. You can use these effects if you want to do picture layouts, and there are different type of picture layouts. You can use any type of layout here. And coming to the remove, if you want to remove the background, you can remove it like this. You can add different type of colors like this. And if you want to give colors or any effects like this, you can use this adjust option. You have to adjust the picture, you can use this adjust option. And coming to the arrange, as I have already explained you picture styles, I'm not going to this. And coming to the arrange, to arrange this picture, or to align this picture, or to select any picture, or to rotate it, that means for the arrangement of this picture we use this arrange option. If you want to change the size, you can see the size option here. If you want to change the height or width, I will show you the example. If you want to change the height, likewise you can change the height. If you want to change the height or the width of this picture, you can use it. Or if you want to crop also, you can use this crop option. And you have different type of crop option. Likewise, this is the you can insert the picture. And coming to the another option, same likewise you have different type of option shape options. You can use any type of option. Likewise, I will show you example. If you want to insert this, likewise you can insert, and you can change the colors like this. You can change different type of colors. If you want to change the colors or the sizes or the font styles or word style, you can use this option. If you want, as you can see, this green color symbol is this green color shape is upside, that means forwarded from this backside picture. As you can send backward like this, you can use send backward option, and you can send it to the backward. And if you want to bring forward, you can use this bring forward option. This is the use of the arrange option, as I have not properly shown you in this back in this picture, so I am showing you that. And coming to the another option, and if you want to insert smart arts, you can use this. You have different type of smart arts. And coming to the screenshot, if you want to take the screenshot, you can use the screenshot option, or you can directly screenshot by using the windows and print screen in your keyboard. And coming to the ads, if anyone has ad accounts like Bing's or a different type of Google ads or any type of ad accounts, you can use this any type of ads, and you can insert in your cells. To insert the charts, we can use this. So there are different type of charts, say likewise only like how you inserted the shapes, how you inserted the pictures, likewise only you can insert these charts. If you want to give 3D mapping to your Excel sheet, you can use this 3D map option. If you want to draw a line graph or column graph or windows graph, sparklines, you can use this sparkline option. And coming to the filters, you can use different type of filters. You can see these filters in this home page too. In this home page too, you can see in the sorting and filter, you can use this filter option too. Or you can go to the insert option, and you can use this filter options too. And coming to the links, if you have any blog or website or any channels, you can copy that link, and you can paste here in these cells in this Excel sheet, and you can use it. This is the use of the link. And coming to the text, if you want to give any headings into this, or if you want to give any text boxes to it, or if you want to add any word art like this, you can see word art. For example, if you want to text like this, Excel like this, you can use it. Or if you want to change, you can change like this, change the place, you can use like this. So likewise word art is used. um, and coming to the symbols, if you want to add any symbols or equations like this, for example I will show you the symbols. So if you want to add any symbols like neta, add it and insert it. So it has been added like this, as you can see here in the screen. So if you want to add any symbols or any equations, so there are n number of equations here. You can see there are many type of equations. If you want to add any equations or any symbols, you can use, for example I am using it. So you can see here equation has been added here. So there are number of equations and a number of symbols here, and you can see the structures. There are different type of structures. You can use any of these. See, you can have different type of structures, you can see here. So any of this you can use and you can insert in this Excel sheet. Likewise you can use this option. So this is the explanation for this insert option. So next, coming to the lesson 4. Coming to the lesson 4, I am going to teach you about this page layout. If you want to change the themes, so there are different type of themes. If you want to change the themes of the background Excel sheet, you can use this theme option. And coming to the colors, if you want to change the colors of this Excel sheet, or you can use any type of colors here. And coming to the fonts, if you want to have different type of fonts, likewise here you can use this font option. And coming to the effects, if you want to add the effects, you can use any type of effects here. Likewise this theme option is used. If you want to add the page setup, that means page setup, that means you can see the sheet here. You can change this sheet, like if you want to add the margins, or if you want to do orientation, or if you want to change the sizes, you can use these options. Or if you want to break the page here for in between J and K, you can use break option. So if I want to break the page here, you can use the break option, insert break page. You can see here, you can see the thick lines, right? As you can see the thick lines here, in between ith row and jth row you can see the thick line, and in between fourth column and third column you can see the thick line. Likewise you can break the page. And if you want to add the background for this sheet, you can use this background. If you want to print the titles, you can use this print titles option. So next, coming to the scale to fit, if you want to fit this, that means if you want to change the scale, that means zooming option and zoom out option, or if you want to change the scale of this sheet, you can use this. We can increase it like this, scales increases and scale decreases. And coming to the width, if you want to keep automatic, you can keep automatic. Or if you want to type manually, that means according to your sheet size. If you want to take the printouts according to the sheet size, you can give the length here, sheet width and sheet height, like as you can see. And coming to the grid lines, you can see the cell is every cell is divided with a line, with the lines. So likewise you can use this grid lines option, you can disable it like this. And coming to the headings, if you want to remove the headings, you can use it. And coming, as I have already shown you, arrange option in this in this picture option, so I'm not explaining you this arrange option. So this is coming to the lesson 4. Hope you guys learned about the page layout. And next, coming to the lesson 5. In this lesson 5, I am going to explain you about the formula option. So formula option and data option I am going to explain you. So as I have clearly explained you about the home page and file menu and insert and page layout. These are the main things which you want to learn for the beginners or for the intermediates. And this formula, data, review, view, help and format options are not such an important. That means you can learn easily by yourself, so I am not explaining you that much importance as for these formulas and data option. And yes, you can see these are not enabled, these options are not enabled. Why? Because I haven't selected any cell. Let's select the cell like this, so you can see these options are enabled. So let's start with the insert function. To insert any functions or to do auto sums, as you can see in the home page too, you can see in the home page to auto sum or like this. You can insert any type of, for inserting any type of math formulas, or for the calculation purposes you can see the calculations, or for the formula auditing. If you have got any errors or any type of errors in these excel sheets or for in the calculations, you can change it, or you can use the formulas to show or different type of namings you can have here. If you want to name it, for that purpose this formula of option is used. If you want to know more about this, you can place your cursor right here, then a dialog box appear and you can read about the description, and you can learn about this. As these are not such an important for us, I am skipping this formula and data. You can learn by your own. So you guys learn by your own by clicking, by placing your cursor at the position which for where you want and which option you want. There a dialog box appears and you can learn yourself from there. So I'm not explaining you that much clearly about the formulas and data. You can learn from your own. So, and coming to the data, if you want to insert any data from the web or from your PCs or from any type of a sources, or if you want to add any likewise the stock market graphs or geographic graphs, or if you want to filter it or if you want to sort it, these options repeats here. Sort and filter option repeats from the home button. So you can see here sorting and filtering, same you can see here in the data option. So you can use like this. You can insert any type of data from here, from this data option. If you want from your web or from the access, or if you want to text it, you can text it and add it. If you want any queries, you can get here from this and transform from this. If you want any connections, if you want to connect anything, you can connect it. And if you want any type of a data tools to add it, you can use the data tools to add it. If you want to forecast it, you can forecast it. And if you want the outlines, if you have different type of outlines, you can use it. Likewise, the data option is used, as I have mentioned clearly. If you want to know about any option, place your cursor there, a dialog box appears and you can read it and you can understand it and you can learn from that. Likewise, data option use. This is up to the fifth lesson, and this is about the formulas and data. Hope you guys learned about it. And coming to the lesson 6. In this lesson 6, I am going to explain you about the review, view, help and tell me what you want. These are very simple options, so I am teaching you in a simple lesson, in a one lesson only. Review means nothing but if you have any spelling mistakes in this Excel sheet, or if you want to translate your language, or if you want to add any comment, I will show you how to add a comment. As I have selected this cell, if you want to add any comment for this, likewise I have selected selected cell. Likewise, if you want to add any comment for the particular cell, you can use this comment option. You can edit it comment, or you can delete the comment. If you want any smart look, you can use this smart look option. If you want accessibility for this Excel sheet, you can use this accessibility. And if you want to protect your sheet by your password, or your any word but your password, or any type of such a data or any lock, you can use this protect sheet option. You can use this protect option. If you want to hide links, if you have added any links using the insert option, if you have any added any links, so if you have added any links using the insert option, you can hide the link by this option. Likewise, review option is used. And next, coming to the view means in general words we know. So the view means the view of the window, how it looks. that means normal or page break or page layout or custom view. Likewise, if you want your page to how to look your page, that means how the page should be appear. If you want your page to be zoomed, or if you want your page to be 100% fitted, or if you want to zoom any selected region, or if you want guidelines to show or formula bar to show, like headings to show. Likewise, you can see here, if you want to change the view of the page, this view option is used to change the view of the page. If you want to add new windows, or if you want to arrange anything, so likewise view option is used. And coming to the help, if you want help from the Excel customers, you can use it. You can contact them, and if you want to take feedbacks, you can use this feedback option. You can see this feedback option in this feedback too, like as you can see here, feedback. Likewise, you can give the feedbacks, or you can give feedbacks by going by signing in your account too. And if you want any trainings, or if you want any Excel blocks, you want any suggestions, or if you want any communication, likewise help option is used. As you are a beginner, and coming to this tell me what you want option, as you are a beginner, if you don't know which option is placed here, placed where, so you can search here directly. If you want to search like a picture, you don't know where the picture is placed, you can search here. Likewise, insert picture. Likewise, you can use this insert picture option, you can add it. Likewise, you can search here any type of search, you can search anything here, and directly it will appear. As you are a beginner, you don't know which option is placed where. Likewise, you can search here, and you can learn here. This is the explanation for each and every option in this menu. So in the next lesson, we are going to do a small project, so that you can understand what is Excel from and next lesson is the last lesson, and we can close this Excel course, and you can understand in the next lesson how this Excel is used. That's it for this lesson, and coming to the next lesson. In this lesson, I am going to teach you the project. For the project, as I have written many things like this, I am going to clear everything. So by going to the file and clicking the blank workbook, you can select any type of templates here, as you have understood each and every option. So there are different type of templates here. If you want the billing, or if you want to do any project timelines, or if you want to calculate the rounds, if you want to make your own schedules, you can use any type of these templates. As you have clearly understood about the each and every option, you can select it. As I am doing the new project, I am going to explain you in the blank workbook only. I have taken the blank workbook. Let us do a simple project regarding the student mark sheet, as I have taken the example that only student mark sheet. For example, let's take the name, name A. Next coming to the B, like A and B. Next coming to the subject, subject 1, subject 2, and total. Coming to their marks, let's take for 100 marks, as he got 92 in subject 1 and 80 in subject 2, just 30 in subject 1, and 50 in subject 2. Likewise, he got, for example, let's do the total for this 92 and 80 by clicking here auto sum, and let's do the total for the 30 and 50. Let's do the auto sum. Let's give the colors for the cells. Sorry, 30 is bad and 92 is good. Coming to the 80 is neutral, and 50 is normal. 80 is neutral, 52 is normal. Let's change the background color for this 172 by clicking here. Uh, Background color for the cells, not only yellow. Let's change the color of the character in that 80 color of the 80. Let's change the color of 172 also. So likewise you can change the colors, and as this name is towards the left alignment, I am making to the center as it is the main heading. And coming to the subject one also, it is also main. I am using the center alignment, using the center. And coming to the total also, it is the centerize. And this is the small project that's what I am doing in center. And next, let's insert the picture. Likewise you can insert your picture. Let's zoom it. You can see the screen. I have zoomed. So this is the small project. So hope you guys understood about this Excel. So that's it for the Excel force. I hope you guys understood about the each and every option. So do practice well. Do 3 to 4 projects in this Excel, so that only you can learn. So practice makes man perfect. After practicing only you can learn. So please you guys do practice. So likewise you can do the Excel. So thank you very much. Thank you for listening, and thank you for learning by selecting my course. And that's it for the Excel. If you have any queries or any doubts, just mail me or check out my channel. That's it. Thank you everyone.